Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Civilization 6. We are going to be playing as Germany in this one, which I have played before, but it's been, what, I think over 5 years, like 5.5 years since I played Germany, and that was like a live stream that we actually didn't win the game, so I've apparently never won as Germany, so this will definitely be a fun opportunity. I don't know exactly which victory type we're going for. Probably science. Because we did just do domination, and I think science is probably the next best thing for Germany. But we might change our minds once we get in there. We'll see. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, here we are in a game. And before I jump right into this, I do want to ask, since this is a brand new Let's Play series, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you know when these videos will be going live, and feel free to comment below. Assuming you actually like the videos, I guess. If you don't like the videos, don't do any of that, I suppose. But, and also, if you want to support the channel monetarily, I do have memberships activated. There's actually, I think the cheapest one's like $1. So if you really just want to support the channel, but, you know, can't afford that much, which is okay, completely okay. Honestly, please do not spend any money that you cannot afford. I do not need it that badly. All the money means to me is just that people enjoy the channel, and you know, you never know, someday, you know, I might make enough money off of this to make this a job. I'm a long ways away from that right now, though, but that would be kind of the dream, I suppose. But anyway, here we are looking at Germany, and as you could probably already tell, I've been playing around with some of the settings already, because last game we played Marathon, but on a standard map. I'm going to flip the script a little bit because I don't plan on doing domination with this one. So I don't really feel like slowing down the game speed is as critical. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to standard game speed on this one, but I'm going to do a huge map. So we're going to have tons of civilizations all over the place, which I think will be kind of fun. Change of pace from what I normally just do standard and normal size maps. So I think this will be fun. We're going to play on continents. I think if we can get a little bit of coast, just to get a few U-boats out, maybe we can kind of do a little bit of pillaging and stuff like that, and basically just use our U-boats for that purpose alone. I don't really plan on building up a navy in this one, so keeping it on continents I think will be fine. I do want to trend towards more commercial hubs because those couple well with our special district. So therefore I think continents will be a good move for there too. All right, so how many AI do we have? 4, 8, 12? Yeah. Do I want to bump up the number of city-states? Does it change when I change this? It does change. So we already get more city-states, I suppose. I could bump it up a little bit just because it is Germany, but no, I think this will be fine. I think 18 will be good. We get 50% more of those, 50% more cities or civilizations, and everything else I think looks just fine. Let's jump right into it. All right, Great Holy Roman Emperor, Mr. Frederick Barbarossa, which we do have, what, 2 New Germanys? Or is there just like an alternate for him and 1 New Germany? I don't remember. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But obviously, Frederick is of the OG Germany here. He's got a couple of abilities, as you can see. Holy Roman Emperor, additional military policy slot, which is awesome. Even if you're not in war, that additional military policy slot can turn into a lot of good things for you. +7 combat strength when attacking city-states. So we are incentivized to try and take out some of the city-states near us, for sure. Free imperial cities. Each city can build 1 more district than usual. That is a massive bonus. That is huge. Obviously, we do get the U-boat, which does get extra combat strength when fighting on ocean tiles. Otherwise, I think it is the same as any other submarine. And then we get the Hansa, which also is a major district here. So obviously, unique to Germany, blah, blah, blah. 2 production bonus for each adjacent commercial hub, aqueduct, canal, and dam district, which the last 3 are normal. The commercial hub edition, I believe, is unique to the Hansa. So we'll definitely be building lots of commercial hubs, and we'll go from there. But let's get into the game. I mean, Germany does like production. Being on the plains is not the end of the world. Now, we do have some snow already down here, which is a little interesting, which does lead me to believe that we have a southern border down here with nobody down there, which might be okay. Just kind of park ourselves off on the one side of the world, and everybody else is kind of in one direction away from us. We are on a river, which is very helpful. We do have 2 wheat tiles already, which I'm okay with. We do have foxes already, which I'm very happy with as well. Yeah, I think we can make this start work. do I want to... I really do want to move. The place I want to move to is probably across the way here. I could come settle on the furs themselves. I don't know. I kind of want to... See if we... let me think about this for a second, though. One thing we do want to make sure we plan out are some... what I'm looking for... There we go. Some commercial hubs and things like that. So... Is there like a way to like see the commercial hubs before I put them down? Is that, or do we have to actually have the city? I guess I can't do it like this. I mean, a commercial hub like right there would probably be okay, but we still want like an aqueduct nearby. I'm really trying to figure out the best combo here. Honestly, in a way, there's no hill tiles though. I just realized 0 hill tiles. We're gonna have to surround it with other districts just to get our Hansa to actually be halfway decent. All right, I don't know. I'm actually gonna delete that. I think I'm gonna move across because we can still get rid of one of the wheat, put a aqueduct there or a commercial hub there if we want to. I think we can make it work, but I think we need, if we're gonna maximize the production, I think we need as much as we can from here. Let's move this guy first. Let's see what's over here. It's very flat land here. We are in an extremely flat area of the world. I mean, normally I don't like to move unless we are going to... You know, I could just move up. Settle on the maze. What happens if you settle on bonus resources? I actually don't settle on bonus resources very often. I know you can get the luxury resources right away, but if you settle on bonus, what does that actually do? I'm a little curious now. We're going to try it out. Okay, so we do keep the 2 gold. I thought we did, but I wasn't 100% sure. All right, we'll settle there. I think I'm okay with this. We still got the furs within range. We could still chop a forest if we really felt like we need to put an aqueduct on this side of things. I think we can make this work. I'm still a little troubled by the fact that there's not a single hill tile anywhere within our vision right now, which is really weird, but we'll go with it, I guess. All right, research. I mean, getting some... bonus resources improved by farms would probably be halfway decent at this point because we have several of those already available. Yeah, let's start working towards pottery right away. Typical scout early, especially on continents. I think that's going to be good. It must be the huge map that's messing with the kind of the ratio of available hill tiles, probably. I'm going to move you down here just because you can still take the district or the goody hut next turn. All right, boost for wheel. I'll take that. What's the boost for wheel normally? Resource? Yeah, mining. Yeah, that's perfect for us because we weren't going to be mining a resource anytime soon. Not with no hill tiles. I mean, I guess there can still technically be mineable resources on flat land every once in a while, but I'm not seeing any at the moment. I don't know where you ran off to, but that's okay. We'll come up here and we'll get this other goody hut. Oh, there you are. You're down there. Do I want to chase you? If I'm going to chase you, I'm going to chase you with my own scout. Because you can kill him pretty easily. Ah, we have some coast here. Builder, monument. Let's go right into the builder. A little bit of gold. I assume I'm just going to run away that way. Yep. Right, let's get you back and get you healed back up. Thank you for coming close by again. So I can finish you off.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it.
We do have furs, so animal husbandry would probably be a really good idea. Plus, that obviously leads towards archery, which is always a good idea. Boost for riding. That's finding a neighbor, right? Yeah, which on a huge map might not be very, very quick to happen. I'm just gonna heal you where you're at. About 2 heals, two ticks there, and you'll be fine. All right, let's move you out this way. Oh, hello.
Is always a sunrise.
Gold, food, and science. I am very happy with that. Yeah, that's a good one. We're technically within range of it a little bit right now. I mean, we might not have a lot of hill tiles, but we have production from the plains and food from the wheat. So we can kind of make this work. Hey, there's a hill tile. I mean, I was going to say this was our first hill tile, but then I saw the one right next to it. Whoa, wow, lots of wheat in this map. A little bit of coast. We might be off on our own, which wouldn't be the absolute end of the world, other than the fact that I would like to have a city-state nearby that I can kind of go after. And we'll just come out here and get a little bit more vision.
It is not wisdom, but
There's a city-state. It's Hong Kong, though. Hong Kong's a good one to keep, isn't it? Just the one that gives you... Yeah. Bonus production towards city projects. It's not the one I was thinking of, but that's still a really good bonus. Doesn't it tell? Oh, there we go. I was like, why could 20% production towards city projects is hugely good for a science base. So I think, honestly, despite the fact that we are incentivized to go conquer cities, I think Hong Kong is probably a really good one for us to keep around. Let's start working towards craftsmanship. I should be able to improve a few tiles here shortly. Put just a couple temporary farms down, maybe. I think we need to get us a slinger out. Gonna go back a little bit more military minded for a moment. I mean, obviously we want to improve that here soon. Yeah, let's go improve that first. Policy slots, nice. So we can take both of these, which I never get to do. And then we will take the faith and gold, I think. More for the faith and the gold, because we are actually getting a good amount of gold from settling on the maze. All right, I'm actually going to bring you back home. I do want to do more exploration, but I'll bring you up for that. Extra population. I will take that for sure. 2 more turns. We'll just let you chill, because I think improving that right away will be very nice. You actually need food pretty badly now. I don't remember what improving this does. I think it gives us production, but I could be wrong. Well, I mean, part of me wants to buy out to the wheat, start improving that as well, but if we bought out to any wheat, though, we want to buy out to this one over here, right? 50. You know what? That's probably fine. Yeah, just buy out to that. And that way we can start getting some science in right away. I think that was a good move. And I mean, we're getting a little bit of food. I mean, it's not coming in right yet, but we'll get it here improved in just a moment. Ooh, drought.
I am fond of pigs.
That's a very early game drought. Actually gives us more gold. Mexico City. What are you? Oh no, you're also really good. Those are like the 2 ones that you want. Why do y'all have to be near me? Why can't y'all be somewhere else in the world so that I could befriend you but not want to conquer you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the 3 tile further industrial zone is just really good. Oh well. Okay. I mean, holy sites are tempting. I think we just go straight into the science. Let's get the science rolling pretty early in this game. Okay, I was going to say, I'm assuming there's some barbarian encampments popping up nearby. So let's go sneak down there and try and work on this one. You will definitely sneak over here now, my friend. Settler. Yeah, absolutely. We're food capped right now anyway. Hello. Another game with Phoenicia in it. And she appears to be on my continent. It's okay. We got a little bit of a desert gap here that will help kind of, not necessarily protect us, but like prevent her from doing too much settling, because that'll put a big gap between her cities, and therefore her loyalty will become a problem. That doesn't mean she won't do it. She very much likely will do it. But a little bit less likely, I guess. Boost for irrigation. I'm going to go up onto the hill just to get a little bit of vision. And then I think I'm going to backtrack. Come back over here. Furs or... Oh, I guess we already got the boost for farming a resource. So let's come over and do the furs, I guess. We can already start trading with Tyre then. Phoenicia. I'm assuming there's a barbarian encampment right here too, which we definitely need to deal with here in a bit. I mean, this makes the most sense. Get rid of you, although that will mean that you're going to take a good chunk of damage. Probably the best bet is to just move you away completely and go from there. I think we'll take the promotion first and foremost here. Don't really need you anymore. Come back to the city, get healed up, and then we'll go out looking out for the other one. All right, let's get you improved. And then let's see if we can trade with you right away. 5 gold. Yeah, that's going to be really good early game. Yes, let's take your promotion. So let's get a little bit of movement, and then we'll take the promotion. We're not seeing hardly any hills, so I guess we'll go rainforest and woods.
Writing means share.
All right, campuses are online. Okay, let's swing you this way. I mean, we don't really need the mines really super fast. Oh, astrology. Maybe we put a holy site down somewhere. What do we want here? Doesn't really matter. I mean, doesn't really matter this early in the game. Neither one of these is good for us right this second. They're good for late game. So I guess we just put a point in just to kind of get the extra production right now. Moderate flood. Goody huts. A bit of faith. Nice. Continent is very long. Longer than I was expecting it to be.
Without craftsmanship, inspiration.
Do we have Pantheon yet? What do we get to Pantheon? We do. I was like, let's go look at the religion, see how far away we are. We get it right now. Okay, well then on that note, yeah. First I'm going to take this real quick. Just in case it changes something, which I don't think it would. Let me come back to you, settler, because... What do we want you to do? All right, let me clear you out real quick. Let me go to this guy up here, and we'll take a look. I mean, we'll have a few deserts up here, which I don't think is going to be super helpful. We don't have any rainforest. I mean, we could put holy sites next to rivers. We do have a nice long river here, which we could kind of settle near. My wonders I don't think will be relevant to us. Divine Spark is always good just in general, but not super. I'm not super crazy about it right this second. Marsh, Oasis, Desert, Floodplains, no. Fishing boats, definitely no. Pastures, probably not. Camps, we do have a camp. So, food and production. Interesting thought process. Because we'll have another camp here. We actually got a lot of deer down here. A couple camps over here. I think the Truffles is a camp, isn't it? So we have a lot of camp. That's a very tempting one. Quarries, I don't see any. Mines, we don't know about. Probably not. Strategic resources, probably not. Plantations, not that we're aware of. More production towards districts in cities without a specialty district. Tempting. No, I think the best one probably is the camps, actually. Let's go for it. Why not? Both of these tiles are now 3-3-3. Those are insanely good tiles this early in the game. All right. So we haven't found a second continent yet. I guess we will... But we really do want to start working towards this. I mean, yes, we got the military tradition improved, but second continent surely will happen at some point. I say, do we even have a place to build at? We actually do, surprisingly. It's really not a lot of marsh and floodplains in our territory, though, in our empire. I mean, yeah, we get flat 2 science early on, and then it will give us something for later, but it's not amazing. The bath is tempting. Bunch of housing and some amenities right up the front. But I think, honestly, we would ultimately gain more if we just did an early campus here. Yeah, let's go for the +2 back here. All right, Sailor, now your turn. Guess we'll group you with that guy just so you're not going to be taken immediately, but where do we want to put you? Can't put you there, apparently. Well, how does that work once you've actually bought a tile for another city? I know you can't buy this tile after the fact. I've never thought about it like buying the tile first and then doing something with it. I mean, I kind of tempted to put us a coastal city right away. I actually do kind of like this one up here as well. Good food, honestly. Not terrible production, although less production than maybe our starting city here. Obviously, something over here would be useful kind of down the road. I mean, I could just put it right here and just immediately work that tile. That actually might be the best bet. Just right away, work this tile just from the get-go. I mean, there's not a lot of other production elsewhere from this city. It would be close enough to get the pearls eventually, and it will get the crabs eventually. Yeah, I think this is fine. Lots of early science. Let's go there. Nalanda. I actually don't know what you have. I think you have unique improvement that we put down on the ground. It's science-based, which again does imply that we might want to keep you around if we're going for a science victory. Let's see. Nalanda. Yeah. +2 science and housing. And +1 science for every adjacent campus district. When you construct your first one, you get a random technology. Must be built on flat terrain, which we have in the boatloads. No, I think we gotta keep you as well. I don't know. I like all these. Why do we have to have good city states to start with? It's so bad. Now, what would be really cool? I mean, it's illogical, but if you like took a city state and you got to keep their bonus somehow, like it was a permanent bonus from them going forward, because in a way you just kind of put them into your empire, just to incentivize you to like, or maybe remove the what am I trying to say? Remove the lack of incentive to take them, I guess. I think I still said that wrong. That's okay. I don't think I ever build a campus this early. Yeah, I think this is fine. I mean, it's not going to be the most amazing city, but I think it's going to be a good one. Gets some early air score, which is nice. I mean, yes, I would love an early campus for sure. Granary, you're going to do granary pretty quickly. I'm assuming you're working the good tile. Yeah, we're already up to 7.7 science. We're on pace with science with her, which never happens. Still early, but that's pretty cool. Definitely see a city over here being really strong as well. All right, I think we can auto you at this point. I'm gonna have you come up here and swing around probably. I mean, there's still a Timonaki. Let's go right into a library. We're gonna keep pushing the science button. Another game with Harold. This is different Harold, isn't it? He looks the same. Maybe it's the same Harold. It's just I know there's two Heralds now. I think that is the same Harold. It's just he's got a different name than he used to have because there are two alternatives for him. He's got a big military.
The man who has grit enough to...
Free builder. Thank you. That's awesome. I mean, we don't have a lot to hook up right away. I mean, I guess a couple farms would be pretty simple to plug in. Barbarian camp way up there. We may have to hard research archery at this point. We'll come down here and get a couple of these other ones that are kind of already boosting. You know, let's work our way up to iron. I mean, we would love to have some iron on all this flat terrain. Why is the drought just stuck in the same place the whole time? Is that just a new tick? Yeah, I think it's a new one because it's 10 turns, yeah. Oh, there's a barbarian encampment relatively close. So let's start working our way up to there.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
I mean, buying up to this tile would be a really good idea. Obviously, buying across to that one eventually as well. You do have enough to work it, so let's... Although we will get it in 12 turns. We're just going to move you over here. Yeah, you keep working up that way. One more turn on foreign trade if we want to swap off of that. Although I kind of feel if we haven't come close to seeing another continent by now, it's just not going to happen. Yeah. I think we might just have to hard research archery. Not archery, foreign trade, sorry. Because we really don't want to hold back on the getting into political philosophy. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, we can work on state workforce. So that still gets us towards political philosophy, still gives us a little bit of a chance to find another continent. Keep you on this side of the river. You can hook that up. It's not worked right now, but it will be at some point. Plus it gives a little bit of housing, which is always nice. So that's just a galley, isn't it? Yep. Could definitely see the argument to just go ahead and buy this because it will pay for itself fairly quickly. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I mean, it's not like we lose the culture. It'll just go somewhere else. Honestly, on that note. Yeah, I guess we could have done there, but one more turn and we can buy us a settler, which I think is also a really good idea.
I'm also interested in creating.
So there's no quadroons around. We are okay for the most part. We'll take the promotion here. Keep you alive, hopefully. Let's start working towards archery. Did we get iron anywhere? Down here. Okay. Well, that would be a very strategic city. I mean, we could still get some food and production just from all the camps, right? City somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not there. Let's see. Probably on one of these wood tiles, to be fair, perfectly honest, just so we can keep it on the river. Put over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We'd have to get this one through some other. Honestly, just back here would also be good. Get all of these camps. Maybe right here. Still get all the iron. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We get all of those camps and would still be able to get the iron. Something right there. I mean, we'd have to give it a granary right away. Or eventually an aqueduct, but that's not a bad idea. Do camps give you housing? Yeah. Okay. So all those camps would give us some of the housing that we need as well. All right. Well, we're going to put a cut in there. I'm mostly happy with this. I mean, there's some dead terrain down here, although again, with the iron and all the camps, this one could end up being okay. I think there's another really good city over there. A couple good cities up this way. I mean, look at all those. There's a couple camps right there. I think this is a very doable run here. We got some space. We're getting a good start off here. I'm feeling pretty happy about things. I do need to build up a little bit more military just to dissuade these guys from marching their military all the way down here to try and attack me. But we do have a lot of space right now. So anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I really do hope you join me again next time as we continue with this exciting run with Germany. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.